Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, has said some pretty crazy things about the future of AI. For those who don't know, OpenAI is the company that developed ChatGBT, the AI chatbot currently taking the world by storm. In this clip, he gives an estimate for when we'll achieve AGI, artificial general intelligence, or a sentient computer.
So where do you think we are in 5 years or 10 years? So it's 2027 or it's 2032. What do you think the state of the world will be?
I think we'll have like superhuman intelligence by 2032, I would guess.
This is an insane prediction, considering that just 5 years ago this estimate would have been considered laughable by many. For instance, the 2018 book, Architects of Intelligence, found that when polling a panel of experts, their estimates for the emergence of AGI averaged around 2099. Such pessimism brings to mind this 1903 New York Times article which hilariously claimed that human flight would take 10 million years to develop. Mind you, this was the very same year flight was invented by the Wright brothers. As we can see from the previous clip, Sam is far from conservative in his estimates about the future of AI. Now consider this clip from AngelList Confidential.
But imagine that all of the scientific progress since the beginning of the Enlightenment until now, we had in a 1-year period.
That is quite the prediction. He goes on to say some more crazy stuff.
It's chaotic for sure. Society has a hard time adapting for sure. But like, we can cure all disease. We can travel to the stars. We have like unlimited power.
Phenomenal cosmic power!
These are pretty wild statements coming from someone who understands AI so deeply and who is running one of the most influential companies in the space. Sam Altman has also alluded to entire video games being generated with AI.
And like this fact that we can generate any content that we want, I think is going to like lead to a predictable but still huge set of things where, you know, maybe now we get to generate images, but soon we'll like generate full video games or full movies or, you know, never ending Spotify playlists or whatever.
So what Sam is suggesting here is that you'll be able to simply tell a computer what kind of game you want to play, and it will summon it for you. If we can have AI create images from text like DALL-E, and now video from text like Google Imagen, given that AI is doubling in power every 3.5 months, it won't be long before we have entire video games. Look at this example of an area in Grand Theft Auto which has been created entirely by AI.
What you see here is me playing inside of a neural network's environment. This neural network was trained by watching a bot play Grand Theft Auto 5 on this particular stretch of highway, learning how to generate new frames from previous frames and player input. So every pixel you see here is generated from a neural network while I play.
This is astounding because there is no game engine, no physics engine, nothing but the AI generating frame by frame what it expects should happen next. This is rudimentary but a sign of what's to come, completely AI generated video games. Any kind of game you want to play, you'll be able to play, simply by asking an AI to create it for you. Combine this with fully immersive VR and we're in for some pretty magical experiences. In a recent Forbes article, Sam has said he can see many ways AI could break capitalism. The interviewer doesn't probe him much further on this point, however he does elaborate further in his AngelList interview.
If you let yourself like think out sci-fi fiction dream world really far, where you can be like, okay, AGI, start a new $1 trillion company.
Yeah.
And it can like be the CEO, it can figure out how to go raise capital, it can do all of the engineering, it can do the marketing, it can do the distribution or whatever. And you type this like one thing into a prompt and pushed enter. And it like went off and did that. Like, that's weird.
This is a very interesting point. A company is simply something which provides a service to people. And if AI can do all